Daily Devotionals for May 13th. Today's scripture reading will be Proverbs 14, verse 14. And I'm going to read from the Amplified. The backslider in heart from God and from fearing God shall be filled with the fruit of his own ways. And a good man shall be satisfied with the fruit of his ways, with the holy thoughts and actions which his heart prompts and in which he delights. Okay, now, I'm wondering why is there, I'm going to say no fear of the Lord or very little fear of the Lord. I believe, as a kid, there was a lot of fear of the Lord. And as I've grown older, I've noticed in the church there seems to be little fear of the Lord. And I believe it's because we've had a watered down gospel. I believe we need to get back to the main thing and making the main thing, which is the cross of Jesus Christ, his blood, resurrection life, resurrection power. We need to get back to the cross, but a lot of places they won't even preach about it, okay? So we've got a lot of men's doctrines and a lot of watered down gospel and a feel-good gospel, okay? And of course, God is love, and we need to be preaching about love all the time, absolutely. But we need to speak about the justice of God too. Now, it says, there's no fear of the Lord, and they are filled, the backslider, those who don't fear the Lord, they'll be filled with the fruit of his own ways. Now, Galatians 5:22, I think, talks about the fruit of the Spirit. This is a revelation Bob had about the fruit of the Spirit and how each fruit was represented by, an apple, orange, whatever, like the orange represented love. And there's something about each one of those. But in this, we also had the fruit of the evil. And that is like the opposite of love is lust and covetousness, joy, depression, sorrow. Now think about this. The backslider, this is what they have. Those who don't fear the Lord. Instead of peace, they have anxiety, fear, rebellion, panic, patience, impatience, intolerance, displeasure, kindness, the fruit of the Spirit. Instead of that, they have cruelty, a spiteful spirit, nastiness, no mercy. Goodness, they have evil control, unpleasantness, rebellion. Gentleness, instead they have roughness, severity, violence, forcefulness. Instead of faithfulness, they have unfaithfulness, adultery, impracticality. They're unteachable. Boy, Bob sure didn't like that one. Self-control. Okay, I know in the fruit of the Spirit, a grapefruit represented self-control because you could be sweet or sour. Okay, but the opposite of that is self-indulgence, pleasure-seeking, dishonesty, wickedness, seeking your own way. So Proverbs 12:15 says, a fool is right in his own eyes. So we can really get off track if we don't fear the reverence of God, and the awe of God. We can really get off track just following like I said, a watered down gospel. We need to get back to the basics, look to the cross, look to the gospel. What is God saying? Stay in the word and follow him. Okay? All right. Till next time. Be blessed.